Sup YouTube family, sup Phoenix gang, it's your boy King Abe. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a very highly profitable NAS100 scalping strategy. So if this is your first time on my channel, all I ask is that to give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Now without further ado, let's roll out the intro and let's get this video started. For this scalping strategy, we're going to be looking at this NAS100 scalping strategy using the 15-minute time frame. But before I actually get into today's video, so if you guys want access to my signals on Telegram, the link is going to be down below in the description. So you can click the link down below in the description if you guys want access to my signals on Telegram. Now, if you guys take a look here on my chart, we're currently on the 15-minute time frame. I recommend that you guys use this strategy on the 15-minute time frame. You can use the 5-minute time frame as well, but I actually recommend using this strategy on the 15-minute time frame. Now right here, if you guys look on my chart, I have the 50 EMA, which is the 50 moving average exponential, and down here I have the stochastic indicator. Excuse me guys. So down here I have the stochastic indicator down here. Now I'm going to be showing you guys a buy example and a sell example. Now if we take a look at this sell, if we have a good look at this sell here, now before we get in a sell position, we need price to be below the 50 EMA. And also for the stochastic indicator, when the stochastic indicator, I'm going to be showing you guys my settings for the stochastic indicator at the end of this video, so you guys definitely want to stay to the end. Now for the stochastic indicator, we need the stochastic indicator to be above the 80 or right at the 80, and then we can write it down back towards the 20 as well. But you don't actually have to wait until the stochastic indicator get to the 20 before you get out the trade, because remember, NAS100 is a very volatile pair, and we're just trying to get in and get out. So now if we take a look at this sell here, we need price to be above the 50 EMA, and also once we have price below the 50 EMA, we need to wait for a pullback, and then we can get in our trade. Now I'm going to put this in replay mode, and I'm going to show you guys where your entry will be for this sell position. Now let's put this in replay mode and let's take a look and see where our entry will be. Now let's take a look and see. And let's take a look and see where our entry is going to be. Now we have the pullback right over here. We have the pullback right here. You might be asking, okay, how did I know that this was actually a pullback? Now if we take a look at over here to the left hand side, we can see that this was actually a resistance zone that that price actually came back to. If we take a look at this right here, we can see that this was a previous resistance. To the left hand side here, it was the previous resistance over here, and price actually came back to that same zone and we tested that same zone. Now we have that confirmation, and if we have a look here at the stochastic indicator as well, we can see now that the blue actually crossed the yellow line. This is now telling us that now it's time for us to actually be selling this trade. We need to take a sell position. Now that we have those confirmation met, now we can see that we had a pullback, price rejected the previous resistance zone, and now we have price below the 50 EMA because now we have a pullback. Now my entry would be right over here. I would have my entry right here, and I can have my stop loss right above the previous zone right here. I'm gonna just have that at 400 pips. That's a lot of pips, just like I told you guys. NAS100 is a very volatile pair. Now for me to have my take profit, all I got to do is look to the left hand side, because remember, when it comes to Forex, we always trading from zones to zones. And over here to the left hand side, I can see that I can potentially target this zone right over here. Now my goal is to target this zone here. Now that I have that zone there, now my target is going to be this zone here, and my target is for 1200 pips. I'm trying to target 1200 pips. Now let's take a look and see how this trade eventually played out. Let's take a look and see. Right there, I got my take profit smash for 1200 pips, stop loss 400. My risk to reward ratio is 3. Very good trade right there. And as we can see, like I told you guys earlier, the stochastic indicator also gave us the confirmation that we need to be in a sell position, because price, the stochastic indicator rejected right at the 80 zone, and we have the blue line crossing the yellow line. So this is how you use this strategy for a sell position. Now let's look for a buy position. Let's look for a buy position. Let's see here. Let's look for a good buy position. Let's see here. Okay, we can use this right here, and I'm going to show you guys another buy example, because in some cases you don't have to wait for a retest. If you're waiting on a retest, you might actually be getting in that trade late. I'll show you that example as well. Now if we take a look at this buy right over here, now what we need to be looking out for is we need price to be above the 50 EMA. Now once we have price above the 50 EMA, we also need a confirmation, which is right here, the stochastic indicator. Now I'm gonna put this in replay mode so you guys will see where your entry will be for this trade right here. Now let's put this in replay mode and let's take a look and see. Let's put this in replay mode. So we're gonna start from right here. See. So we'll start from right over here, and let's see where our entry will be. We have price above the 50 EMA here. Now all we're waiting for is we're waiting for a pullback. So now let's take a look and see. So we have our pullback right here. We can see price rejected the 50 EMA right here. Now I can have my entry right over here. I can have my entry right here at this second bullish candle. Now for my take profit, I can target this zone. I can just target this zone here. I'll target that zone right over there, and I'll just have my take profit right below the 50 EMA here. It's here for about 220 pips, and my take profit target is going to be for 420 pips. So my take profit is for 420, and let's take a look and see how this trade actually played out. Let's take a look and see. Right there, we've got our take profit smash right there for 420 pips. Very simple, risk to reward ratio 1:9. And as you guys can see, if we take a look at the stochastic indicator, we can see the blue line actually crossed the yellow line, and all we did was ride the trade to the next potential zone, and we got our take profit smashed right there. Now let's take a look at what you guys also what you guys also need to be looking out for if you want to take, for example, let's say a buy trade. In some cases you don't have to wait for a retest, and as well you don't have to take every single trade when you using this strategy. For example, another way you can also get in trades if you don't want to wait for a pullback. Now, because if we take a look at this right here, we had price above the 50 EMA right here, and if we had waited for a pullback, we had a pullback right over here. Now if you had waited for a pullback, now you would have said, okay, you know what, I'm just going to get in right here, and you would have lost this trade. So even though you cannot win every single trade, it's just impossible, but there are ways you can avoid getting into trades like this as well. So if we take a look at this buy right here, now we can see that over here, this is why support and resistance is also very, very powerful. We can see that we had a previous support zone over here to the left hand side. Now once price got to the previous support zone, we can see that there was a slight consolidation right here. Price tried breaking this previous support zone, thereby making a resistance zone here. Now once price broke the 50 EMA, and if we look up here, we can see that we had a resistance zone right over here as well. So we can see that we had a resistance zone right over here as well. So now, because we have now price actually broke the resistance zone, now what you can do is, now you can actually get in this trade at this bullish candle right over here. And if we take a look at the RSI as well, we can see that down here at this zone, price was below the 20 zone, and then the blue line actually crossed the yellow line, which is down here when price was ranging, trying to break the resistance zone. Now once price got above the resistance zone, we can see that price, now the blue line now crossed the yellow line over here, signaling a buy. So what do? You just get in the trade, and looking at this here, for me, I'll just target this next zone here, because like I always say, we always trading from zone to zone. So my take profit target will be right over there, and because whatever happens on the left hand side is bound to happen on the right hand side. Price has to fill up these candles right here on the right hand side. So you just target that zone, and if you target that zone, you would have won this trade, and that's for 564 pips. Stop loss, you can have your stop loss right below this zone here for 333 pips. Man, I love that number. You have your stop loss for 333 pips, and your risk to reward ratio is 1:6, and you have your stochastic indicator for confirmation as well. So guys, this is how you use this strategy for a buy position and a sell position. Now for the stochastic indicator, when you add the stochastic indicator onto your chart, then you go over here to settings. For the input, you change this to 1433. That's what you guys need to change it to, 1433. And for the style, for the upper band, you change that to 80, and for the lower band, you change that to 20. Remember, this is stochastic indicator. And for the indicator right here on the main chart, we're looking at the 50 EMA, 50 moving average exponential. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys find value in this video, and if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, because it's really going to help my channel a lot. So give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. God bless you all.